Let's get more to some more to the breaking news we've been following. President Biden says the leader of ISIS was killed in a raid in northwest Syria. We've reported this over the past hour, but now we have new details and new images coming in. Special Forces operation took place in a tiny village along the Turkish and Syrian border. The Pentagon has called the operation a success, saying there were no U.S. casualties. We know that no American troops were killed, according to the president, as he released a statement earlier this morning. But there were reports of multiple civilians killed. The Washington Post saying that that was because of a detonation by a man on the ground, not American gunfire. The Hill's Julia Manchester is joining me right now for more on this. You know, I was flashing back to October of 2019 when President Donald Trump was in office, and we reported that the world's most wanted terrorist at that time was Islamic State leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. So what is the significance of this death? Is it in the same realm as al-Baghdadi?
You know, I think it's in a bit of a different realm as al-Baghdadi. You know, al-Baghdadi was head of ISIS really when ISIS was gaining influence, gaining power really between what was it 2014 and 2019 when he died. So he was very much, you know, on the top of that list to target. However, his replacements and those who have been, you know, sort of at the level below him have obviously been a top priority for the United States. We know that the threat level of ISIS is not the same as it was maybe in 2014 or 2015. However, there are still security concerns about ISIS and other extremist groups and the threats they pose to Western countries like the United States. So this is very much, I would say, a military victory for President Biden, looking to very much make things safer for Americans and the West, and really putting yet another jab in ISIS.
You know, Julia, I was going to talk to you about that, how significant this is for President Biden, his first major military command to U.S. troops to actually take this ISIS leader out. How significant is this for our commander-in-chief?
It's extremely significant, and I think it's really, in a way, a historical moment because, like you said, Adrienne, this is his first time really commanding U.S. troops to take an adversary out. And it also comes as the United States is in, you know, is very much under the spotlight when it comes to foreign policy, dealing with the issues between Russia and Ukraine on that border, tensions with China, for example. So this I could see as a bit of a foreign policy win for the United States, as the Biden administration is very much grappling with a number of other foreign issues right now and military issues. I think you will see the Biden administration and President Biden, when he makes remarks later today, very much tout this as an operation that only will make Americans safer.
Well, it really is something where I think as most Americans over a certain age are looking and seeing how we have sent American troops to Eastern Europe. We have this news that broke today out of Syria. It's like, what year is it in 2022? Julia Manchester, thank you so much for joining us to discuss this. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.